Appreciate it, and good evening to all of you. I'll give my little introduction. So I'm an engineer and MBA myself, and then an entrepreneur. Been in business for more than 25 years now, so been into your position at one day in time to now wherever I am. I invest in multiple companies. We built and sold multiple companies by now. I'm on board of advisor. I invest in the multiple companies as of today. Trained as a chemical engineer, worked in a chemical industry for certain years, then did my left the job, started doing my business, which was into healthcare, 100% exports. It's completely different industry altogether. And I'll touch upon some of those things because I want you to know that nothing is impossible. It all depends on your will. And you all are sitting here at Aligned, and I used to teach entrepreneurship here. So one thing which is good about this country and good about the place where you are, if you believe in yourself and you want to do it, you can do it. This is the place where you can make it happen. So with that, I'd like to learn a little bit more about everyone here in the room and what you are doing or what's your goal. Objective is for today's talk is to make it more interactive. When I started working, there was no Facebook, there was no Google, there was no iPhone, there was no Google Maps. And I'm sure some of you might have heard it or at least know it. So if you want to travel from point A to point B, you basically pull out a map and figure out where you go. Or you want to search something, you go to library and actually pull out a book, looking at the index card, which I don't know, many of you probably don't even know what is index card is. To now, we have AI and machine learning where we can get anything, anytime, anywhere. I know my first job when I was working in a company, getting the original manual from the manufacturer was a big deal because only the big boss will have it under his cabinet, the printed copy, and you're fortunate enough if you can get it. Now, just go on Google and there are 1,000 videos on everything, right? So what has changed over the last less than 15 to 20 years? And I'm not that old. So you can so you can tell things are changing so fast. And one of my objectives is to help you guys in terms of navigate this world faster than what I have learned over 20 years. You can probably shrink it to 2 months because things are changing that fast, right? But to be able to do that, I need to know who you are, what's your objective, maybe why you guys are here, part of the program, obviously, everyone want to make a lot of money and want to have a great career, but that's very generic answer. So I'd like more specific, even if it is one line, try to be like, I want to do this. And fortunately, with all this number of years of experience, I've been interacting with industry individuals, academics, lawyers, accountants, business owners. So at least we know someone who might know someone who might be able to help. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, so who wants to start first? Just introduce yourself in 2 or 3 lines.
Dude, everybody would raise your hands right away. All.
You're gonna do it, everybody,
We have one
anyway,
there.
please.
Hi guys, this is Navya Punivoti. I'm from India, and
I had a background of software backend developer in Salesforce. Yeah, my master's will be in March, coming March. So hi, nice to meet you all.
Good job. We'll go
Yeah.
next to you then, yeah, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kaushik. I'm from India too, and I'm doing my master's in data analytics. So it's been a year, and there is like 6 more months to complete my course. And earlier, I used to work as a software developer back in India. I have like 4 years of experience over there.
So what's your objective after you're done with the program?
Yeah, to be into the same, continue my work life as a data engineer, data engineering field. I'll be going into the.
Sure.
My name is Mert. I'm from Turkey. I'm an architect in my country. After my graduated, I want to work about my major like a few years, and then if I like it, I can start my own business, like small company or something.
Nice. Have you done any research on that here in US or
Yes.
are you planning to stay here or go
Maybe,
back?
maybe. First, but I want to work about my major affiliation.
Okay.
So my name is Tilak. I am from India. I completed my bachelor's in management, business administration, and right now I'm doing the MBA. And my goal is to like open the business.
Great job.
Can I add a sentence here?
Sure.
Just in a minute. So the purpose and the ultimate goal for having Mr. Mehta here is to see, he's very well connected in San Diego, and as he said, in different disciplines, different industries, on boards, he's been around with many businesses himself, which he owned. So the idea is that once he gets to know a profile of who you folks are, what kind of interests there are, then he's out and about. So he will be able to connect some practical training ideas, saying, oh, this person is looking for help in accounting and you are interested. Or you have this kind of business in mind. So business is good. You don't have to know exactly what kind of business you want to start. But if you do know, then you can always, the nice thing is you can always change it. But you have to have a goal to begin profiling yourself.
Yeah, that will, kind of help me like put in my memory that, okay, this is what you're good at or what you're thinking of.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about like food chain business.
Great. Yeah, that's an emerging trend right now.
Yeah.
Please.
So, hello and hi everyone, I'm Krati and I'm currently a DBA student, so the doctoral in business administration student with the information and data science track. And I am a data scientist. I moved here from India back in 2019 and did my master's at SDSU, and now I'm working as a full-time data scientist. So I work in this company which is into like debt servicing and credit card debt buying. And yeah, so regarding like my potential future plans, so I have like a lot of different parallel fields that I want to like excel in or like, want to consider. But one thing that I've been wanting to do since a long time is to switch to entrepreneurship as well. And like my main idea is like to do something which is at the intersection of like what I'm doing currently, which is like working in the financial services industry. And my company works with like a lot of consumers in distress who are in financial distress. So possibly, like there are a couple of articles I read and like coming up with a product, a financial or a credit product that can actually be used by, consumers who are in distress and, like kind of help them to rebuild their credit. So I know like this is like a very big goal.
Oh, pretty, very good. We're right on. Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully like what I study here and like the skills I pick up and my industry experience, something aligns and I'm able to like move forward in that path. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice to
Absolutely. So, is it a local company or a national company?
So it is an international company. The headquarters are in San Diego, and it also has presence in Costa Rica and India. And it's part of a larger Encore Capital Group, which has like presence in the UK as well.
That's a very specific goal, very good.
Very
Because
good, yeah.
Encore, Costa Rica division, they opened not more than 6 years ago. So
Yeah.
they were small, they started, so you can see how quickly companies grow
Yeah.
if you just stay.
Yeah, so fintech is another, so what you're describing is would eventually in today's world would fall into fintech category. Many finance is part of our life forever. The new name or new trend is the fintech industry, and what she described is essentially part of that fintech space. Where there's a lot of new pathways or new technologies are being developed. So this is very, and I'll talk about it later on, but yeah, I'd like to learn a little bit more, but yeah, this kind of information definitely helps. Very specific, very focused on what you're doing, and it also helps you to put your energy in the right direction.
Hi everyone, my name is Omar. I'm from Libya. I have master in finance from Delaware, so I do my PhD right now. So my career will be focusing on my finance, banking, which is I have experience with it. So hopefully I can get my SFA on say 165 or 64, sorry. So yeah.
Did you
So-
say you were doing a PhD here or? Yes.
And finance is the focus.
My master finance.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening. My name is Hassan Shredi. I'm from Libya. I do have bachelor in accounting and 2 masters in business administration and accounting from Denver, from University of Colorado, Denver. Now I'm doing my PhD in leadership. I worked for big international oil and gas corporation in my country, Libya, in finance department for almost 5 years. And now I'm doing my PhD in leadership, so I will try to get job as international student, you know, the OPT to like get more experience and improve my knowledge. And then I will go back to my country to try to like to make the change and lead like any organization over there.
Very good. So want to focus in energy segment, or you're open to do anything in finance?
Anything. Yeah, anything.
Hello everyone, my name is Manoj Kumar. I'm from India. So I'm doing masters in data analytics. Previously, I have an experience of data engineer back in India. So I'm trying to get an data analytics course and do something better in my career.
Hello everyone, my name is Sayeda Adi Banwar. I'm from Bangladesh. So I am studying here IT, like IST. I'm doing my master's here. So as a confused kid, I completed my graduation on BBA, but after coming here, I changed it in IT. So I trying to do something differently in my career. So mainly I want to be an analyst. I want to work in that sector more. So let's see. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Navna. I've been working on medical research, drug discovery for over than 10 years right now. Currently, I'm doing the same job. My idea was when I want to join to this university was that adding some data science information to my career and maybe switch a little bit to data field, but still in the medical major. Yeah.
Yeah, like San Diego is a big city for especially healthcare and medical data science. So
Right.
you are the right spot at the time.
Hello everyone, my name is Ezgi and I'm from Turkey. So this is my second master's. The first one was about IT and I have 2 years IT experience. Then I decided to switch. This is my first year in United States and I'm pretty excited about the program as well.
So are you planning to continue in accounting, or what career path are you planning to do after
Data science.
data science?
Yeah.
Hello everyone,
My name is Faria Sharmin Hussain. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm currently in MBA program. My major is on management and leadership. After graduation, I'd like to get into a multinational company. Let's see. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Simranjit Kaur. I'm from India. So currently I'm pursuing MBA in leadership and management. So I'm also an artist, so I want to establish my own business in art field. So this degree will help me to gaining experience in management and leadership that will help me in my own business.
What kind of art?
Making portrait paintings.
Wow.
Thank you.
Sketches.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can make you.
No, it's literally very good.
So you do sketches as well as
Yeah.
painting?
Wow, that is good. We'll talk about that offline.
Hi everyone. My name is Jagdeep and I'm back from India. And also I'm continuing the master management and leadership. And I never worked with any kind of companies out there just because my family business, my family owns three different businesses. So particularly, I work for my own family business. My father owned that. They work for like fabrications. They develop the machinery for making small parts for the big client. So I just want to develop that business. So I'm not looking for jobs, but I have to work for my own family business, so I have to expand it at national level.
Are you planning to expand in US as well or back in India?
Firstly, back in India, so after that, maybe I can go like more high level. Firstly, I have to expand, cover all my top India. We are like currently in 3 states right now in India. Like first is in Rajasthan, Jaipur, and in Punjab, Jalandhar, and in Bangalore side. So
What
that
kind of
was
business is this? What do you guys do?
fabrications,
Fabrication.
the factories, the manufacturers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
personal, I own like clothing stores, which I started back in 2018, and now I'm going to develop that as well.
That's impressive.
Since you have been here, is there any scope for remote work from with
Yeah,
your
in
family
fabrication,
businesses?
there is like we work like 2 different sections. Like first is scrap, and second is manufacturing. Like I talked here with one of the business owner in San Diego. They are going to provide us the scrap, the metal scrap, and then we can take it, import it in India and make the stuff, so we can sell it at like lower cost.
Hmm.
It's a very big industry, by the way. Lot of folks are into
The
that
scrap
space.
industry is way more
Yeah.
higher than the manufacturing in it, so it makes more profit.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Monica, and I'm a PhD in organizational leadership student. I have a master's in strategic communications, and my BA was in digital journalism. And I do remember the maps with the paper, found me around that age too. But I say that because when I started my BA, it was just journalism, and then it was right at that cusp part where everything was going online. And we had the
Right.
option to switch to digital journalism.
Hmm.
So I am an entrepreneur, and I'm just trying to get my footing with my business, like writing. I published my own book a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
I write fiction, and I want to help people in that area with AI and everything. Once again, I'm trying to figure things out like I was with the journalism when everything kind of switched. So that's
Interesting. We should talk, but yeah, I'd love to learn more about your book and other stuff too.
Did you say you were in PhD or MBA?
PhD.
Yes. Leadership, okay.
My name is Haya. I'm from Saudi Arabia, and I just graduated from Cal State of San Bernardino with Health Service Administration. And now I am a PhD in organizational leadership. And I have been for 7 years, for 4 years ago, yeah, and I just get started to doing my PhD right now.
Interesting.
Hello, everyone. My name is Camila Lankane. I have my background in business management and HR. My goal is to go into consulting, but I got into this consulting company as an HR personnel, and I was hoping to. It's in the UK, and I was hoping to walk up the ladder right there,
Right.
but it didn't come as I expected. So I thought, well, it would be good to have more experience in in organization leadership. So I came for my PhD, and right after I got here, I got this business analyst. It was a contract role for about 8 months. But after that, I haven't gotten anything because of the restrictions and everything. So right now, I'm trying to get all the experience I can in organizational leadership and in the PhD program. That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
So what area was the consulting company? What, you said you got into a consultant company?
HR?
Yes.
What was your role there?
Essential,
Okay, but what was the role there?
HR personnel.
HR, you said that. Okay.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kamaru Tolani. Most people call me Kam. So I'm a DBA student. I'm doing management. So I also serve in the US Navy, United States Navy for 22 years.
Wow.
I retired like 2 years ago. So I'm using my GIB military benefit to come to school. So intentionally, I wanted to do another master's before one of my classmates recruited me to do my DBA. So I found myself doing a doctorate program. So I left my option open because I still work with the federal government. I'm a civilian now. But if I'm able to finish my degree, maybe opportunity to lecture. I got a job right now, but at least as a doctor, with the DBA or PhD, I think maybe the opportunity will be open in the future to do a part-time lecturing. So
Yeah, well, there are a lot of other things you can do as a, since you served for so many years. We'll talk about that too, again, depending on what you would like to pursue in future.
Hello, my name is Shreyansh. So I'm from Vadodara. I know you studied from Ahmedabad.
Yes.
So a little bit about me. After 10th, I took science, but I was a very bad student. I was almost failing, and I used to play. So I went into commerce, and somehow I topped in the city. So that's when I knew, okay, so this comes naturally to me. And at that point of time, back in Gujarat, doing a BBA was. But I still did BBA, and during COVID, I unfortunately due to COVID, but fortunately I landed a job, and it was a US-based company in transportation. So started doing that. I hated that job for like 1.5 years because I had to deal with truck drivers, and it was very stressful. But somehow then I got into it. I started loving my job, made some money, and then my BBA was done by that time. And since I knew some people here and I knew a little bit about their culture, I thought I'll come to San Diego. So doing my MBA right now, and I want to do something in project management. Just got my PMP certification, looking into Scrum right now. And my future goals, I want to work in a company for some years for sure, but I'm still not sure, but I'm planning to do my DBA next year. So long term, maybe after 15 years, I would like to teach.
Wow. Well, you have a lot of, folks who
15,
would like
20
to
years
teach
of
in
planning.
future. So. That's impressive. One person left.
So this is Uday, and I did my bachelor's in computer science and engineering, and now I'm currently pursuing master's in data analytics. And I'll be graduating in this December, in a few weeks. So, and I also have a experience back in India for 2 years. I worked as a DevOps engineer, and for now I don't have any plans to go on data side. So I want to continue my career in cloud, like cloud architect or software architect on platform.
Do you have a practical training right now? I mean, CPT?
Yes, ma'am.
You do. Which company?
No. I thought it's CBD. No, no, it's not CBD.
Okay.
So
So do you have, what, are you working in?
no, I'm not working there.
No, okay, so that will come up. Okay. Because of, you know, okay.
Good.
Last thing I'll say, and then I should not take up time from you. It is fascinating. Part of doing this, of course, you know, Mr. Mehta is here to help. We are here to help. But part of all of this is to see how much networking you can do. Can you see? There's so much experience and connection right here. So for example, if I can take up anyone, someone said you worked in Salesforce, someone else was DevOps, you have family businesses there. Today, there is no such thing as you gotta be on site to work. You need your family business needs finance help. There'll be someone who can, there were so many people who are finance, they can help remotely. So, you know, part of education is, in addition to getting to know the models and the theory, part of it is to get to know your own friends. This is what your network will be. This is what your colleagues will be. And so, since I promised that I will not talk too much, back to you.
No, I agree with you. So one of the big thing, which is obviously all of you will get whatever program you are in, you'll get a certificate or a degree from Align. But the big thing which you get from here is, you know, a relationship, a contact, a friendship with other colleagues or other students. And that's your lifetime asset. Because that will stay with you forever. If he is good at finance, I'll pick up phone and say, hey, buddy, I need some help. I don't have to worry about retainer. I don't have to worry about money. I just can call because he's my friend. If I need something in the scrap industry, I'll pick up a phone and say, hey, you did some research, tell me more. Or if I have to, you know, ask something about credit, I'll probably call her and say, hey, how do you guys do this? Or my credit is good, how do I build it up? Or I don't have a credit, what do I do? Right? So you have this resource within this room or within the university, which you can, you know, communicate and network internally, and that itself could be a big asset. So how many of you, when you applied, have actively seen that, you know, the job market, the requirement of employers or anybody who is looking for, they never call you? How many of you anybody applied first? How many of you are actively applying? 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4, 5.
Why aren't all hands up?
So we have
something.
Apply for job.
We have seen.
No, practical training. You can do.
No, but like for practical training, even for internship,
Okay.
you don't have to make money. If you want to learn something, right? Like I'll talk about myself. When I came to this country, I'm first generation immigrant. When I came to this country, I had no idea how the system worked. I was trained engineer in a different country, petroleum, petrochemical space. So has nothing to do with IT, had nothing to do with computers, had nothing to do with finance and management and business administration, right? And no idea about credit, no idea about ID, no idea about your, the driving is on the other side of the road versus the way how it is in India. And list goes on and on and on. So things happens in different countries differently. India, people just show up and there's no advanced planning. So I said, okay, I'm going to US, I'll figure it out. I have money and I end up in Cleveland, Ohio. And on the airport, like, okay, where will I live? No idea. Let's pick up a phone and start calling hotel rooms. And when you come for study, you know that this is university you're going, and dad or mom, somebody has paid money, and you're gonna at least there for 6 months. Then you'll figure it out if you don't like it. But you come here, I hit ground running as an entrepreneur. And when you hit ground running as an entrepreneur, you don't have an ecosystem. You don't have friends. You don't have nobody to ask. Here, when you come on a first day, at least you know Uber and go to somewhere close to Miramar or Mira Mesa. and find a house somewhere in this zip code, because that way I can get to the college, because that's where I wanted to go. But if you come here as an entrepreneur or business owner, you don't know where the client is. So anyway, so that is one thing. I fast forward, I said, I need a card to go around. They say, oh, you need to, whatever, you don't have a US ID, you don't have a US insurance. Okay, get me insurance. All right, since you don't have ID and this is gonna be premium payment. All right, take premium payment. All right, now you have a card. Next thing I learn, I need a place to live. To have a place to live, you need to have social security number. I said, give me social, you can't have a social security number because you are here on a visitor visa or a business visa. Oh, I need, okay, so what do I do? Oh, you need to change your status. That's a long process. In between, what can I do? We can't give you apartment. Okay. What's other option? Find somebody who can co-sign for you. Do you know anybody in the country? No, you don't know anybody in the country. You go figure, make new friends. There was no Uber at that time. So taxis are too expensive. So you really have to have a really good friend or make good friends to survive. And I think this class can correlate the situation because I'm sure you guys have gone through those situations at one point in your life. The funny thing is, even if you bring a lot of money from home country, it shrinks in US. So every dollar, you be very careful when you spend that because it's like, oh my goodness. 84.4. So that's a India exchange rate, by the way. So situation is tough for everyone. I get it. So our first thing is, how soon can I get a job? How soon can I be part of? And in my case, I was offered a job by multiple friends, but I said, no, I'm here for business. So if I can do business, I'll go back. But that is my goal. It was very clear on day one. So that was my story. And that's why I asked you, what is your thought process? Because once you're working, you're working. Again, when you're new to the country or new to the environment, there's so many soft and hard skills you need to learn. How to do this beyond education. I'm sure you all are doing banking in some way, shape, and form. You all are eating out here. You all have a way to find a location to stay, right? And a social network beyond the classroom environment. So let's talk about some professional thing. What is future holders beyond after you're done with your college? What is your expectation when you will get into the workforce? What does the employers expect from you? Or what is the mentor expect from you? Why would they mentor you or why would they hire you? Let's flip the question. What is that you bring on table, which they don't already have? First day, your liability, not a profit. When you join, it's an expense, right?
Yeah. It is
So-
expensive, but if you see potential in the worker or employee, then
Yeah, I get it. I'm just trying to pick your brain to get answers for why. Let's reverse the table. Think you are a business owner, whoever, or a HR individual, and you are hiring rest of the class. Why would you hire them? What is the extra skill set you're bringing on table? If I'm Qualcomm, I have HR, I have finance, I have computer folks who already write codes, I have business folks who are writing analytics report. Why would I hire you guys?
Fresh idea.
Yeah, I agree. Fresh idea.
Okay. What else? Fresh idea, good. What else?
For experiences that they don't have.
But you don't have any experience either.
No, if we get experience.
Would expand your market so you, like, you guys.
Yeah, I can say that in companies, mostly in large companies, people after 2, 3 years try to relocate to another company. So they need a replacement. Before replacement, they know that they should hire a entry-level people to teach them before older employees leave.
Yeah, so that one portion is, yes, you want to pass on the knowledge to next generation and have a next generation, individuals coming in. But that would be any student from any other university or any student or anybody who's graduate. Why this group? Why I want all of you to be like top level positions. And that will happen because
Unique ideas, creativity.
but that will happen when they interview you, right?
Skills and plan.
Skills, yes. So what skills you have which they already don't have? You have to start from, or what extra knowledge you have, or what new things you have which they already don't have. There was a study done by, this is completely different matter, but I'll just share this with you. So there was a study done by pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical companies manufacture drugs, different kind of medicine. And then they put it into market, they hire medical representative, this MR go to, different doctors' offices and whatnot to market and educate everyone. And then bottom line, finally they look at which medicine was sold maximum. Right? Because sometimes it happens that doctors prescribe the medication, it goes to the pharmacy, but patient never take it. You guys are not at that stage, but there are a lot of people who don't take blood pressure medication or diabetes medication or thyroid medication. But if there is a headache, what happens? Severe headache or severe pain. Will you take medication or no? Yes. Right? You have somebody who worked as a nurse, so the statistics were 90% scenarios, if you have anything related to pain, there's a high chances that patient will take that medication. They will ignore other medications, but will not miss the pain medication. In business world also, when there is a pain, people are willing to pay top dollar. So you have to identify whatever industry, whatever businesses you are trying to look at, what is their pain? How can I help them to eliminate that pain? And that's the key. Because people are willing to pull out money and pay when there is a pain. Yes, no?
Yes. Makes sense.
So it's all about how deeply you understand your target. Any company you want to go for internship, training, future job, you want to learn and understand that company and their product and how can you be effective part of their ecosystem. So if she works for Encore, one of the subsidiary of Encore, she want to be a CFO or CTO of Encore, it's absolutely possible. She need to understand what is the key pain point of this industry. If you want to be an entrepreneur, again, same thing. What are the key pain points of credit management? When people are already stressed out, why would they come and ask money from me? And what will I do so they will make sure that they return that money? What is that unique about Encore, which others are not doing? Just giving an example, but same thing, you need to understand what is that unique value we as an individual bring on table. Yeah? So what is the biggest thing right now in industry? Everybody talks about
AI.
AI and ML. So what are we are going to expert on? AI and ML. Right? Yes, no? Now, it's not something which is impossible. We don't want to, and I'll talk from myself, you can define your individual goals. But there are two ways you can do it. Having a phone, we don't want to research or put money or our time on identity or doing research on how the phone is manufactured or what technology goes in. But all of you know how to use this. Right? So it's all about, nobody asks you to design AI. What they're expecting you to do is how to use AI for your purpose. So the goal is, whether it is manufacturing, whether it is finance, whether it is data analytics, whether it's even writing code, the first thing you say, hey, my expertise, I can correct your 5,000 line code in 5 minutes using my skill set. Oh, now we are talking. Or I can look at your last 5 years financial statements or last 3 year statement and give you prediction of your future performance based on your past performance in half an hour. Now, second thing, the second dimension I bring in here is what? Time. We were able to do this anyway. AI only saves time. So the second component, what skill set mostly companies are looking for, is whether you can use those resources, those tools for your benefit, professional benefit. Yeah?
Anybody here have a class you have to go to right now? Okay, so if you have to go to a class right now, go ahead or do you want to say anything to them before they take off?
No, this is, I think we'll continue dialogue, but I'd like to, stay in touch or take your contact information. Maybe we can coordinate later on, but.
Okay.
Would you like resumes? I mean,
Yes,
Dr. Scott would be the person to collect whatever you need.
So, should I give my email address or?
Dr. Scott. To Corey.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can give it to
perfect,
me.
yeah.
And then those of you who are interested in having made connections or, somebody who's able to basically see your skill sets and with the knowledge he's had, maybe line you up with people or something like that, please send me your resumes and I will forward them off to him.
And in your resume,
That's
keep
to
in
you
mind
guys
what
as
he
well.
was talking about. Be specific about what you want, but what you can do. Now, you don't know which company he's
Right.
taking you to, but he will let you know.
So
Then you
if
do
it is
the
okay
research
with
and say,
you,
what can you do?
I'll send you a link and we'll create like a online form, which would basically give you little detail on your first name, last name, phone and email, little brief description, upload your resume and select whether you need internship or job or like kind of a, I want to, like in his case, I don't care about, money, but teach me. If you can teach me how to do, business in US. Versus you say, I know enough, I need money today. It's a different,
Everyone will have a
requirement
different
for
objective.
each individual.
Yeah.
Cool?
Very cool.
Well, thank
Can
you
I
so
have
much.
them give you a round of applause?
Absolutely.
I really found that you were thinking really interesting, the pain point.
Yeah.
Such a good mental picture, and it gives you hope because it says, if I can find that pain, I can find a job.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very like basic 101, but
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah,
And
but
most
having
people
it
write
written.
about themselves in their resume, right? This is who I am, this is what I've done, this is what
Okay,
I've done.
guys. Oh, Yasmin, you have a question?
That takes a lot of.
Not a question, but I thought we will introduce ourselves too, but it's okay.
Oh, no, but I will forward the emails or whatever he gives me to forward out to you guys. I'll forward it to everyone. So
Sounds good.
Thank you.
all right. Yeah, sorry, this is supposed to be in person, so that's why they
Yeah.
really address you guys. All right. Okay, I'll see you guys in class as you were going to class.
What class is this,
Thank
Professor?
you.
I just got here. So
Oh, this is CPD.
yeah, the CBD. What's the class now? What is gonna be the same hall? I just got to the university.
Oh, yeah, you gotta meet me over in the
What?
D building, D4.
Say, I think we should give another 10 minutes or so.
Sure.
So this is not the same building.
Nope, this class is over, or
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna have to end this one, but I'll see you over at D4.
Yeah.
D4. Okay.
Yeah, if
Thanks.
you're coming to my class. Yeah. Bye.
Okay.